Hey guys, what I don't like more than just injustice against humanity is injustice done against animals, because animals don't have a voice. So animal cruelty and animals being murdered really bothers me the most. Anyway, here's um story from someone's personal story, I should say, from January 3rd, 2016. On Sunday, January 3rd, 2016, I was getting ready for church and I got my phone call that my two boxers got out of my yard. The lady said they were at her house. I took off running out the door and told my husband the dogs had gone out of the yard, so I ran down the street and around the corner. That's where I seen my male dog, Cope, dead on the side of the road. I dropped to my knees in the street, screaming and crying as the man approached me, saying he shot your dogs. And a woman came running up to me and to hold me as I was crying. My husband was two steps behind me when he started to confront the other guy, walking up to us apologizing, saying, I didn't know they were your dogs. I thought they were pit bulls. Someone hollered my name, saying my female dog Penny's still alive. Sheriff cars came from both directions of the street. The sheriff made us take Penny to the emergency vet 35 minutes away to have her checked out. They wouldn't let my husband put her out of her misery. She had a hole from a shotgun close range on her high end. We arrived at the hospital with poor, fading, and in a lot of pain Penny. They let her family say goodbye before they euthanized her. We drove back to the murder scene, spoke to the sheriffs, and they said that they felt he, the shooter, was not justified in shooting our babies. He could have had used a water hose or a stick, anything but a 20 gauge shotgun. The story the shooter gave was our dogs were in a fight with his Yorkie, yet no one's seen this other dog. Honestly, if two full-grown boxers were in a fight with a Yorkie, the Yorkie would be mangled, broken bones, eternally bleeding, etc. They never showed this dog, nor took a dog to the vet. The lady across the street and two houses over said our dogs were playing with her Pomeranians before heading down the street. She said they were not aggressive towards her dogs. The shooter shot Cope at a close range with a 20 gauge shotgun. Penny was scared and took off running. Then he chased Penny down and shot her in the hip. Just a side note, where the shooter lives, my brother had lived there before. Across the street from the shooter is where my parents had lived. We used to walk our dogs down there weekly, so my dogs didn't know that Grandma and Grandpa had moved away and no other family members lived on the block. The dogs would stay there with my parents when we would be out of town. The shooter did not get arrested. He didn't get his shotgun taken away. He didn't even get a fine. He fired 2 rounds in a residential area and murdered our Cope and Penny. Hashtag justice for Cope and Penny. Please share. Cope and Penny need justice. Animal cruelty is horrible. And that was animal cruelty to the max. This motherfucker needs to be in prison. No ifs or buts about it. This motherfucker needs to be in prison. So whoever you are who shot these dogs, fuck you. Fuck you. You needed to pull your big dick move and get your gun and shoot 2 innocent animals? How fucking heartless are you? Just how fucking heartless are you? In what world is this acceptable? No world. And just to make this clear as possible, it's people like this fuck who don't need a gun, who don't deserve a gun. People like this fuck aren't even responsible for owning a gun. Because obviously, he likes to murder animals. Innocent animals. House pets. I have nothing but sympathy for these people. I think someone who would do that to any animal is heartless. But the people who lost their animals, I feel nothing but sympathy for them. I feel nothing but empathy for them. So please share their story. It's on Facebook. But please share this video around. Please share their story. Because this fuck needs to be in prison who shot these 2 animals. May these dogs rest in peace.